Honourable Member for Cypress Medicine Hat, followed by the Honourable Member for Fort Saskatchewan-Begerville.
Mr. Speaker, people are fearful to drive Highway 63 to Fort McMurray. 5 years ago, I was taking a group of baseball players there from Medicine Hat. Unbelievably, it took several meetings with our parents to convince them to go. This was a trip in our own province, and parents felt their boys would be unsafe. This fear is keeping people away from Fort McMurray and costing thousands in economic opportunities and tourism. Wild Rose stands for economic development. To the Minister of Transportation, how can you feel it's appropriate to drag this project out when every day it's risking lives and costing Fort McMurray thousands?
The Honourable Minister of Transportation.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I would say to the honourable member that asked the question that he should do what I did and drive up that road right now, and he would see there is lots of equipment moving, lots of work underway, lots of road construction going on. This government has taken action. This government has in the next 3 years' budget $450 million. There's already been 100 kilometres of trees and brush cleared. And Mr. Speaker, I would say to the honourable member, those trees didn't cut themselves down. The workers under this government did, and we will continue to do that work until that highway's twin, because we are taking action on Highway 63.
The honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, I took this trip in 2007, and the promise was already a year old, and it's my understanding somewhere only between 19 and 50 kilometres have completed. Can you explain that in action, please?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The actions taking place are that there's already about $1 billion in roads, bridges, and other construction in and around Fort McMurray, either complete or well underway today. Again, I would repeat for the honourable member, there's another first 100 kilometres of road that will be completed 3 years from now. It's already in the budget. Nothing else needs to be done. And I would remind the honourable member that we are working with the honourable member from Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo to put together a plan to speed up the northern part of the road. That's nothing but action, Mr. Speaker. The honourable member asked for it. The honourable member actually already has it.
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, given this government has a track record of cherry-picking recommendations, why did you just not listen to the residents of Fort McMurray?
Honourable Minister.
Actually, Mr. Speaker, I think I just pointed out that I was up there listening to the residents, talking to the mayor of Fort McMurray and other people, and I would remind the Speaker that the honourable member from Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo is a resident. We're certainly listening to him. And Mr. Speaker, I think Albertans and people from Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo would be glad that who they chose in the election, because the other party's recommendation was to cut our expenditures on infrastructure back by 25% for 4 years in a row. That would leave those people waiting a lot longer.